Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Leigh?
Why don't I rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern M&M.
Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Bunch in the hoose, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Leigh.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch Bunch.
Enjoy.
Hello there.
Hey there, munchies, and welcome back to another mukbang with Aim and Leigh.
How we doing, guys?
Leigh, what's on the menu today?
Just a fair bit, Mo. We have ourselves a Nando's chicken.
Oh, yes.
We didn't go to Nando's to buy it. We seasoned it or marinated it with a Nando's sauce. And then me being a muppet, put it in the oven at the top and we burnt the top of the chicken.
Little does Leigh know that it's supposed to come out like that. It's spicy though, I'll tell you now.
Is it? Oh, that's look at me.
Really, we have some chips.
Oh yeah. And
I have a heck of a lot of lettuce.
you want to see our burgers, Mo? Show them the burger.
Oh, first things first, salad. Yeah, I made these burgers.
Huge burgers, guys. We've got one of those each. A massive homemade burger.
Yes, but it's less than 5% fat meat, which is...
We only ever use 5%, less than 5%. We also have some Southern style gravy. So this is not just normal everyday English gravy. It's meant to be like an American version of gravy, what you get in America.
And in my little ramekin, I have my own garlic butter sauce.
I think literally just need to start eating because I want to waste all it, guys. I'm getting so hungry.
Gherkins, which I can't help earn.
Typical. How's everyone been?
Yes, what kind of day you had? This is today.
We are on Thursday. You might get it on Thursday. You might get it on Friday. Rotisserie. How we go?
You'll see it tonight because I've told someone.
Alright. Well.
Can I have the lid for that so it don't everywhere? Anyway, just want to start this video by saying...
We need some sauce, really.
Oops.
We need bigger table. That's what we bloody need.
Yeah. So, today we watched Zoe Eats video. Go and check out Zoe Eats. Did you not make so much noise?
Well, I need to put some
Zoe
sauce on my
Eats
plate.
and her partner Patrick. We just want to say hello to you guys, and
we have some Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce on the go. You're not going to show what I'm eating.
And talking about their pancakes, are brilliant with the fruit.
Yeah, it's on.
I know, but I'm just saying it again. And we will possibly do the challenge if I can convince him to. But the cross dressing, is it like?
Kinda.
Yeah, so we're going to give that on a go. And also, the PE question is that I always used to do the wheelbarrow race. I was always the one to hold the wheelbarrow though, which is annoying, but still.
I remember doing the wheelbarrow race once. If you don't know what that is, basically...
Just like this mini channel, go and check Zoe Eats' channel out. It is brilliant. They're funny. They really remind us of us, like as in like their like a humour.
Yeah. What you mean? He gets told she tells him what to do.
That's just knocking me, isn't it? Really.
It's a joke.
No.
Anyway.
Really fun. So go and check them out. But yeah, they asked a question to their subscribers about PE and what it was like their sports day. Mine was mental. Tried to avoid it as best as I could.
If you're not in the UK, sports day basically is where the whole school does lots of different races, different activities, lots of waffle really. I hated it because I wasn't the most athletic in school. I like certain parts, but not all of it. And they used to make wheelbarrow races where one person holds another person's legs. The person whose legs are being held have to use their hands to walk in front of them whilst their legs are being held behind them. It's a goddamn nightmare, guys, trust me.
Yeah, I mean, hated it. I absolutely hated it. But I really like doing school plays. Yeah, we got a bit cut off there, but I loved doing school plays.
Try the chicken.
Is it nice?
That is so nice. So I marinated it, guys, for about 3 or 4 hours. in this Nando's piri piri medium pan fry sauce. Really good. Then I whacked it in the oven to, we don't have a smoker or anything like that like a lot of people have.
You put it on a high heat though. High in your oven.
Yeah, not as high as I did because it didn't go to plan. And as I said, I burnt the bloody top of the chicken.
And that's how it works. That's how it gets brilliant flavour. Let me just turn my phone on silent.
This food is so good. But we give it. Sorry.
That
You
chicken is
should do that beforehand. That's the whole point.
well.
But we got the idea anyway to do a video. We do a lot of thinking of our videos, like what should we talk about? And we look into stories of the day, like waffle. But well, the easiest things you can talk about is yourselves. So Zoe and Patrick, whose video we're just on about, they were talking about school. That's the time. Hang on, that is a great idea. We'll give them a shout. Tell them that it was their idea and that we're pinching it. And we're going to talk about our time at school, our school years, so to speak. And what we got up to.
I do some funny videos.
Because I got up to a lot of
No, this
stuff.
is the sauce I made. That is beautiful. That is a good sauce.
That's a good sauce. Yeah, you should sell that.
That is really good.
Aim sauce. I will call that one. Oh, I've got to get this burger on the go, guys, so it was cold.
Your chicken's amazing.
We're going to get through all this chicken, so I never, the whole lot. So how did you find school then?
Are we going to concentrate on primary or secondary?
Oh, primary was crap. A bit boring.
I was great in primary school.
It was great, but it is a bit boring, ain't it?
I loved it. And I did a lot of performing in secondary school. So I could sing. I sang at the Millennium Dome. Not because I was in my choir, but
Everyone
so
don't
that
know.
I loved it.
What is the Millennium Dome, man? Because not everyone will
Oh,
know.
the O2 Arena.
It's a huge arena, basically, guys. It
The
used to
O2 in
be,
London.
yeah, but not everybody will know it. And people who are in the UK probably don't know what the O2 Arena is.
Oh, yeah, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
Well, the barbecue sauce is empty, so we had to shake it out a bit. So I'm sung there. I wasn't so lucky to do anything like that. I was mainly a naughty kid, skiving off school whenever you got the chance.
Yeah, this is a big burger, man.
Oh yeah. What?
Is it nice?
It's bloody lovely.
Yeah.
Really tasty. What you seasoned it with?
That's a secret, though.
Okay. One of like the Colonel's ingredients.
This is a big burger.
Well, we had a cemetery behind my school, behind my high school. What the hell do they call them in America? Not secondary school. I don't know. Anyway, after you leave your first school, no. Either way, it'd be like 5th grade or something like that, I guess you call it. I think so. That's tasty. We had a cemetery right behind our school, and kids used to go round behind this building by the cemetery to have a cigarette. I didn't use to smoke, I'll be honest with you. But we'd jump over the wall, hide behind the graves, as bad as this sounds. Wait till no teachers were looking. And just go and play football, like all afternoon in the park. And somehow we got away with it every time. PE was a ball ache. I mean, we just saw that PE. Literally, I used to... They couldn't get away with it these days, because our daughter T, she never got away with not doing PE. If she had to have a letter, I'd just go and say, oh no, sorry sir, I forgot my kit. And that was it, you're okay. You just go and do your own thing for the rest of the day. Or the rest of the afternoon.
We wasn't okay. We got in some deep ass trouble. But going to PE, did any of you, like 80s, 90s kids, let's say, have apparatus knocking chicken all over the place? You got these wooden like things that was in the back of your hall in primary school. Wooden clock climbing frames. You had turn the benches upside down and use it as a beam, a horse box, and like 3 ropes in a line.
Big ropes. You're like 4 or 5 years old.
I wouldn't get on them ropes.
About 6 years old. Taught to climb a bloody rope. You won't be able to do it these days, guys. Like a safety harness. Health and safety would not let you do that sort of thing.
No, I couldn't.
We were just expected to start climbing up ropes. And
What was in the SAS or something?
what about the rope burns? I was like, mate, or to my teacher, like 6 years old. mate, when am I ever going to go for a job where I'm going to climb a rope? He's like, you don't know what you're going to do when you're older, Leigh. It's like, I do. I'm not going to be in the army, so I don't need to climb no ropes.
So I'm going to turn this into a lettuce burger because I just don't want the bread.
I'm dunking in the gravy. God, look at that, guys. The gravy. I love me burger. So now it's a gravy burger. Proper northern
I've got a
food.
lettuce burger. What are you looking at me like that for? That sounds better.
Not as good as that. What a waste of bread. There are kids in Ethiopia watching you right now, feeling like jealous.
Do you want it?
No, you put mayonnaise on it.
I just don't like it. I like bread, but
Well, why make the bloody burger then? Well,
look better.
I'll get a phone call whilst I'm down the shops. Pick up some buns, I'm making some burgers. Sits down, I don't want the bun. Just eat the lettuce burger instead.
I like making little
Parcels.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very creative when he was younger and it's still rubbing off on you now.
So senior school for me. It's great. I love singing. I love music. I was amazing at French.
You love teasing the boys. True.
No.
Yeah. We didn't go to the same school, guys, if anyone's wondering.
No.
Completely different cities, completely different parts of the country. My school's now shut down.
And my school's like a super academy. It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, your old school's absolutely huge. It's gone from strength to strength on it, so to speak. My one, my mum went to an out when she was a kid, and she turned 60 in like a week's time. I'm like half her age, so you can sort of imagine like how long that school's been around for. Is there?
Oh.
It's been around a long time, or it had been. And the teacher who taught me English taught me mum English, and he was a nice bloke, but very strict. And we used to have to sit in silence doing our English lessons. And there was this girl in our English class, and she used to like wind up all the lads, and she'd sort of rub her foot up and down the inside of your leg, and like just pack it in. Because I was a bit of a geeky kid. I was a trouble kid. Like I got into trouble, but at the same time, I wasn't one for the girls. I wore glasses. I was alright roughing. And this girl kept really teasing all the lads to get us into trouble. Oh God, it done my boxing. Because we'd get told off, not her for some reason.
Well, I loved school trips. We went to a place called Alton Towers where we did for our school trip. Like a theme park, and we had the France and Italy trips. We had really nosy neighbours, so I'm going to call the curtain over a touch.
We used to we used to have things called merits or blue slips.
We had them we called credits.
Oh, well, ours were merits, hers are credits, similar sort of thing. And the teacher would sign this merit and give you a tick if you'd done well in a certain aspect of the lesson or the day. Well, me and my mate figured, oh, we'll get one, because we was only ever going to get one out of the whole bloody year because we were terrible. Why don't we just nab a load when no one's looking, hide them in our bag, copy the teacher's signature, because at the end of the week you got like a prize or something. Didn't work though, we always got caught out.
You're naughty.
That's what school's all about.
No, it's not. Don't listen to him. Do your work. Oh, then.
Oh no. So. It's really tasty. What else did I get to in school? Trying to remember. Well, a few fights. Oh no! Don't have a fight. You don't want to do that. It's really horrible. No good actually ever comes from having a fight. But I remember there'd be some kids who'd come out of school and they'd just be waiting for somebody else, like ready to have a fight outside. The teachers couldn't do it about it because there was just so many bloody kids getting stuck in. It's absolutely crazy.
Never had a fight. Never won a fight.
You don't worry.
I won't. Someone hits me, I'll let them back.
Yeah, but no good will ever come from having a fight. Especially when you're an adult. Who the hell wants to fight when they're older unless you're paid to do it? It's absolute stupidness. Because one, it hurts. There's no joking about it. Even if you're the one doing the punching, there's a good chance you're going to break your hand when you punch somebody. And two, if you do accidentally get punched or unpurposely punched, you're going to know about it, guys. Well, like I said, I had a few fights in school. We used to bunk off all the time to go to town, to play football in the park. God, the cakes. They can't do it these days. So Jamie Bloody Oliver here in the UK is like a big chef. And he made it all like, you can't have fizzy pop in school anymore. You have to have like fruit. You couldn't have chocolate. It's absolute rubbish. When we were in school, you had vending machines. You could get your own chocolates. You could get your own bloody cans of pop on break.
Gherkin.
Get it through slowly, guys.
These are lovely.
Oh no. No, I'd rather not.
What? Don't knock anything till you try it.
So you didn't do much in school, did you? Because you haven't got many stories to tell.
I wasn't naughty. Didn't do anything wrong.
What the hell? Just not going to school then.
You'd have to say that.
Why? And if any kids are watching us, then they need to stop watching us right now because our language is terrible at times.
Our?
My language is terrible at times.
No. But we used to have bands and everything coming to our school.
We had the drug advisors coming to our school.
Like one day, I come out of PE, which is called C block. My skirt was tucked in my tights. And this lad called Meshack told me, he was like, "Hey, your arse is on show."
I can't hear you, I ain't going quiet, man.
I ain't, but you've got a big ass mic. You can hear me perfectly fine. This is
salt,
great, this is better than bread.
You could have put that in the bread and had best of both. After I left school, we used to get into a bit of trouble. Not too much. Nothing more than your average kid. One time, my mate was walking. They was building this big old bridge. Still there now. Huge metal bridge. And they hadn't finished building it. All that was there was like the bottom bit. There's no bars to hold onto. There's no frame to walk on. So there's the frame. It wasn't like a platform to walk across. So, come on. We're going across. No, I'm not. So we are. And him and a couple of lads crawled across the frame part. Because they'd fallen. They were going in the sea or river. I walked over another bridge to get to the other side. When I got there, they jumped in a digger that was there because they was doing work on this area. Some idiot, I don't know who it was, the digger bloke or whatever you want to call him, had left his key in there, or a key in the thing. My mate starts up this digger, and I'm like, get out the sodding digger. I'm like, we can't ride around the town centre in a sodding digger, it's not very conspicuous. I didn't get in that, I stayed out.
What's inconspicuous?
Inconspicuous is keeping hidden.
That's what you said conspicuous on.
Alright,
You need to... Yesterday's video.
Oxford Dictionary aim. Not just doc aim, no. Grammar, bloody corrector. Says the one who said the coronavirus was in every single country in the world now.
I meant...
And I said, no, it's not. It's in every continent apart from Antarctica.
So Leigh has a story for you that he promised to tell you all in yesterday's video about something that happened on our local hill.
Oh, God, that took me forever, man. Right, I'm going to go into the short version, guys. So we've got a hill, and drug dealers use this hill, and I wasn't up there to buy drugs or sell them.
A lot of dog walkers use this hill like he does.
A lot of dog walkers use it when they're buying the drugs. You know who's buying and selling. Basically, there'll be a lad on the top of the hill with his hands in his pocket. It looks a bit out of place. And there'll be, literally, I walked up the hill one day, saw this lad up the top of the hill. I just thought he was waiting for his mate. As I'm walking up the hill, there's a load of bushes on your left. A bloke walked out of a bush. He didn't walk up the hill like other people. He didn't come off the road. He come out of a bush, walked up to the lad, shook hands, Oh, they know each other. That's handy. He's his fellow bush tucker man. They shook hands. The bloke who got out the bush turned around, walked back downhill, went back in the bush. Just disappeared into the bushes. Drug dealers, drug users, whatever. So, there I am. Mind my own business. Walking the dog.
As you do on the hill.
Last year. So, as you go further up the hill, there's farm fields on your left hand side. And a big black sort of power plant or something on the right hand side.
Water, like,
yeah, but they keep the water tank for the city or the area. So I'm walking up this hill, and it's normally the path is empty. There's no one there around unless fellow dog walkers or drug dealers, drug users. I'm walking along, and it sort of curves around, and ahead of me, I've seen a pram. And there's no other way around it. I mean, literally, from where I'm sitting now, like the side of her to the side of me, the path isn't much wider than that. You can get two people crossing each other, and that's it. So, I had no choice but to keep walking down and past this pram. I stopped where I was. It's a bit odd. Who the hell leaves a pram? Like a proper pram it was.
Not one of them old style carriage ones.
Yeah. And the bit that sort of comes over was, I was facing that, so I couldn't see who was in the pram. I could see the back of the pram.
Well, you started getting nervous, didn't you? Thinking there was like a baby being left.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've seen horror films. I don't get scared. But I got a bit freaked out. There's just me on a path with a pram. And this pram started rocking from side to side. I was a good 20 feet away, so I could see it rocking and rolling. I thought, oh, what's this all about? So I stood there and waited. I waited, thinking maybe it's a dad pushing his kid, and then the dad had got caught short and popped in the hedge or the bush for a pee, like blokes do. Or maybe he took the baby in the pram or something, in the bush for a pee. But the pram was rocking, so there was somebody in it. And I thought, right, okay. It's a bit weird. I'm a bit freaked out. There's a baby in a pram down here. Then I thought, I do not want to be responsible though. I don't want to be all over the news tomorrow that a baby was abandoned on a hill and didn't make it. And I was like, shit, I could have saved that baby. Like, I rang Aim and said, there's a baby here in a pram. I'm going to go and see what the hell the deal is. Because I'd give it 10 minutes at this point and nobody was there.
I was like, let's get over there now.
In these 10 minutes though, as soon as I got on the phone to Aim, the pram started rocking and rolling a bit more. I was like, Aim, there's the baby in there, he's rocking around.
Well, all our babies don't move that bloody...
No. And no parents had come back at this point. There was no adults in the area. There's just me and a sodding pram on the hill with a dog who wanted to go for a bloody walk. I was like, Max, pack it in, you bloody idiot. He's German. He doesn't understand English. So I'm like, Heinz. He doesn't understand. I don't know what...
It's our friend's dog who he walks for.
Yeah, I don't know what stop is in German. I'm like, just pack it in. All right. We don't want any more trouble.
Just interrupting you. My mum said today as a joke, she was meant to go, I mate, pack it in. She went, I'm parking up. She was like, what the heck? She went, parking up.
What's that mean?
She was meant to say, I'm packing in, but she went, parking up. What happening? So anyway, Leigh was looking at this pram thinking, I've got to do something. At this point, I was on the phone like, you've got to go over and see if the bloody kid's alright.
But I was scared. I'll be honest. I couldn't see what was in the pram. I said, what? Who? I didn't know. I mean, you can't really... The other thing was, in my head, if I go and approach a pram with a baby and then the parents in the bloody bush...
Given so many
things go off. Anything happens up on that hill, I thought the parents might be in the bush getting it on. I thought the parents might have gone off for a bunker.
Believe me, this hill, anything goes with this hill.
You got all the druggies and drunks up there at night time where you see all the empty cans and stuff. I thought maybe the parents have gone for a quickie and left the baby on the hill, in the pram. I was like, oh well, what do I do? Can't approach a baby in a pram, then the parents can't pull the trousers up. So, okay, I want to give it a second. And then something happened. the baby, or rather a grown man, looked around the side of the pram. I am not joking you, because I forgot to point out what I had noticed and the reason I rang him, because it wasn't just I thought there was a baby in there. Baby would be sitting in a pram, no problem, it would cover it up. This pram had two legs sticking out the side. I couldn't see her face. I couldn't see the body, upper body. I just saw 2 legs sticking out the side of this pram. Did not know what the frig was going on. I thought, that's a big ass bloody baby. Imagine like Honey, I Blew Up the Kid stuck in a pram. So the pram's rocking and rolling and these 2 legs are sticking out and kicking up and down. Oh, what the hell? This face turns around, looks at me from round the pram, sort of pulls itself up and looks at me like that. Like, aye. So yeah, it's like, someone's looking at me out the pram. Oh, is it a baby? No, it's not a baby. I mean, it's like at least 16, 17-year-old kid. A boy, a man, a teenage young man. So what do you mean? He's like, there is a 16-year-old, at least 16 I'd say, year-old kid looking at me out of the pram. And then he'd go back and then he wasn't looking at me. I was like, oh my fucking God. I can't even walk the bloody dog now because I'm scared shitless of what's going to happen.
Language.
I've got to turn back. Hang on, I'm going to knock this little character. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but this baby, old man, is sitting in a pram and he's scaring the life out of me. Do a turn back, says, get out of there now. I was like, I'm gone, don't you worry about it. So I turned back, so I walk around this corner of this hill, of this path, like, by the fields. Nobody else on the path, just me. No drug dealers. For once, I was wishing for a drug dealer to approach me, so I'd have some bloody company on the hill, on the path. And I was looking back, sort of through a hedge, like a small bush area. I could still see the pram. It's still rocking around. This man was still staring at me. At this point,
I'm going to get that off for you because you're just not going to be able to do it.
At this point, the man was permanently turned around in the pram. He hadn't got out of the pram. There was no one else there. He was just staring at me walking back down the hill. I was like, sweet Jesus of Nazareth, what the hell have I just seen? I mean, I've seen the film Orphan. That is a scary film. The one where they adopt the little girl from some other funky country, and she turns out to be like a 40-year-old woman in a little girl's body.
That was really... That
was based on a real story, guys. I'll tell you about that one another day. I read about that on the internet.
Well, no, we'll tell him now because it's part of the
This woman and a bloke had kids, and they adopted a girl from another country, and it turned out she wasn't a girl. She was like a 40-odd-year-old woman, and she'd been living with him and tried to kill him. And then they give her up for like they said, that's it, we'll buy you an apartment. You got to go and live on your own. And she tricked another family into thinking she was still a young kid who adopted her again. Proper nuts, man. You don't know what the hell you're letting yourself in for these days.
Like, she had this syndrome where she looked... She looked very young. And she was a full-grown woman. And you see our guest... You can't have these Barneys, it's too spicy.
That is easily the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Bar none.
I'll tell you a scary story what happened to me.
Go on.
I mean, you know, I don't want to go too much into detail about the bad things that have happened in my life, but this certainly was one. So, round about where I live, a good 20-minute walk away from here, I'd say, we have a churchyard, and next to the churchyard was our old swimming baths. Well, that closed down, so... You alright?
Sorry, choking on a chip, guys.
Alright, so that's your bit done, that's my bit left. And, so anyway, one night I arranged to go to my friend's house. It was about 7 o'clock, and we had to walk through this church. Well, I, on my own, had to walk through this churchyard to get to where I needed to go. So, as I was going, like, imagine like there's a churchyard here, and then there's another section here which is all like the car park. So there's the church, car park. Here, at the entrance of the car park, there's a gap, and then there's another entrance to walk through. So you have to walk through, round a bit, and then the gap. So, I'm here walking along, and then I come to the entrance, and then there's this transit van. So there's the entrance with the gap there that you can walk through. And the transit van slows down. He's just menning it, just watching me.
Sure.
And I'm walking, some mango sauce that is, and I'm walking past and I'm thinking, oh my God.
Sorry.
If I go through the churchyard, they're still going to see me, get to me the other side. So, like an idiot, I decided to go through the car park. Now, where you go through the entrance here, and it comes out there, I was walking through, the transit van turned and reversed. It's like the back of the van to the entrance here. It's like reversed. So, in a way, they was going to grab me and put me in the van. Because then I sort of screamed out because I was halfway there. It quickly sped off and went. And that was the scariest thing I've ever been through in my life. And I've been through some shit. I don't even mean to swear, but I've been through some bad stuff.
And the joke was, that was because, all happened because your ex let you walk there on your own. And I said, I would never let you walk anywhere on your own. I get scared in my dream the other day because I thought you'd been left in Birmingham on your own for 5 minutes. I woke up scared. Oh no, where's Aim? In Birmingham?
I think I've just about countdown.
I don't know how panic I would for you. But the only other scary thing to happen to me, which wasn't, which was like, not because of someone else, it's because of my stupidity, was the day I set myself on fire.
Oh my god, that was scary.
Me and my friend was helping out a bloke with his garden. A huge garden, like I ain't kidding, it was like the size of a football pitch. It was all overgrown. Just helping out for a few quid in our spare time. Like years and years ago this was, guys. He didn't want to pay for a skip, he wanted us to burn all the garden waste. So, alright, that's fine. We had some petrol, we got the fire going. Fire burnt out.
This is not advised by...
No, don't ever do this.
Don't ever use petrol.
No.
Young people out there.
Any people out there, if you can help it, don't use it. So this petrol can had a pipe on it. I flung some petrol on the bloody fire. Didn't realise there was some embers still in there. The petrol light straight away, and it followed the liquid that was coming out the pipe was going into this metal bin.
I'm not eating all this, by the way, I'm just shredding it. It's
alright, they'd love to see you eat all that. So the liquid was coming out the pipe into the bin. That caught fire, followed it back up to the can. The can just caught fire in my hand. I dropped the can, petrol everywhere, all over my trousers and my legs and my mate. Our legs are on fire, my feet are on fire. Look, Dave, get some sodding water. He was on fire though. We both dropped to the floor rolling around. He got put out first, like his weren't as bad as mine at the time. But he fell straight on a tree with a spike sticking up, nearly punctured his lung.
Oh God, he did as well.
My trainers had completely, I kicked them off, but my jeans were then on fire. The joke was the bloke whose house it was, he was doing work in the house. He was oblivious to all this because he had like a big sort of heavy machinery going on in the house. He didn't hear us screaming for our lives. We managed to get the fire put out basically, but my trainers were buggered. I had to send my mate home back here to fetch me some new trainers. They were melted. If I'd kept on my feet, would have melted. It was scary. That was the scariest I've ever been, because literally I could just see myself dying there, and I thought I could burn
Leigh
to death.
has been in other series of events, so that could have been worse. Like, tell them about your bike.
Oh, I'll do that another day. We've got to keep some stories back, guys. I think we're just about done here because I can't keep eating. That was seriously good.
Yeah.
We've got through a chicken and a huge, this burger. Christ.
Well, I did half of it, the chicken here.
It's like a pack of mince. Made 2 burgers. That's how thick they were.
Yeah, because I watch Zach Chew, if you ever watch him.
No.
Oh my God.
I don't, but I will do. With just food like that.
That's insane.
Wow. We've got a supper there.
There's loads there. I've got all the...
You got a ton of meat?
And I didn't eat hardly any of the breast meat. I've got...
Tell us the scariest thing to ever happen to you.
Barney's going to have heart failure here in a minute.
A bit of chicken for bar. Right, that's it. Done. Bugger off now.
Some real scary stuff.
Yeah, but we'll keep it for another day. We need some stories. We can't make stories every day, guys. We can't just go out and have a near-death experience every day of the week, then tell you about it. So
And that's what I want to know. Has any of you had a near-death experience? Or it's not. Or know anybody who has?
Or just the scariest thing to ever happen to you guys. Drop it in the comments.
Like yesterday's video when we said about believing in ghosts and aliens. Like, do you? What's the scariest thing? We really want to know because I'm into all that sort of stuff.
Big time.
With your hands. Okay, guys, so don't forget to be kind, don't forget to be nice, comment, share, like and subscribe.
It's overrated.
Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss another video.
Stick the thumbs up, drop a comment, notification bell.
I've just
Everything
said
I
all
just said, but I'm saying a different voice. You might pick it up more, who knows. Do everything I just said, but hit that thumbs up as well. We need to start putting that at the beginning, man. And follow us on the Instagram. The details are in the description. On there, you'll find pictures of today's dinner before I burnt the bloody thing. You'll find pictures of my trousers, which I said on the picture, I can't believe I need bigger trousers.
Can't you?
You'll find pictures of our holidays and other various waffle and stuff that we post. General tosh, really, but come check us out.
It's not really to do with like necessarily just mukbang, it's anything.
Anything, just our lives in general.
Yes.
And little Barney man in his little life of eating chicken. Got the chicken. Yeah, he wants the chicken, guys. Right, thank you for watching.
Okay, guys, see you later in our next video.
Bye-bye.